This month, we find ourselves in White Clay State Park in Newark, Delaware for the second annual Woodchuck Disc Golf Tournament. We've got a real seasoned pro going to take on a high school prodigy. Can the young man take the old seasoned pro down? Stay tuned as Disc Golf Monthly starts now. Welcome to another edition of Disc Golf Monthly. We're in Newark, Delaware at the White Clay State Park Disc Golf Course for the second annual Woodchuck Disc Golf Tournament. Hello everyone, I'm Carl Cubbage, joined by fellow disc golfer, the legend in Delaware, Jimmy McIlvaine. Jimmy, White Clay State Park is a great place for a disc golf course. Tell us about it.
Yeah, this is, everyone around knows about Delaware. They know the older courses, Brandywine and Lums, and, the southern courses of Killins and Cape and Trap. You got the new courses of Canby and, of course, Iron Hill, dear to my heart. But the most played and the most fun course out there, by far, is White Clay. This is, of all the weekly doubles that we have, White Clay gets the largest crowd. It's really near to the college. So there are all types of different players that are out there playing, and this course is just straight out fun to play.
Jimmy, what is it about the layout that makes this a fun course?
There's no trouble, I it's like, okay, but seriously, there's no trouble. There's no OB. There's no Mandos. There's no, the trees are sparse. There's no little tight gaps you have to hit. You can just come here. And this is exactly what happens, guys. Just come here to see how low they can shoot. They're just coming out here and, seeing, can I get to 15, 16 down? I mean, it just becomes a big deal. And it's just, like I said, it's just fun.
That certainly makes it fun for our viewers to watch that kind of action in a disc golf tournament.
Right.
Well, Jimmy, what's it going to take to win today? Obviously, putting is going to be a big key.
On a course this small, putting is it. I mean, there's no doubt about it. The guy who hits his putts, and, doesn't have any of the, bad luck here and there is the guy who's going to win. I mean, I don't even think that's close. There's not a guy that's out here that can't reach, just about every hole. The longest hole here is 405. Second longest is 360, and everything else is shorter than that. So, I mean, it's not like anybody's going to have any huge advantage on, distance. So it's really going to come down to the guy, normally it comes down to the guy who can putt. I guess there could be some jitters, there could be, I guess some bad breaks or something, but unless something like that happens, yeah, it's all about putting.
Well, let's give our viewers a taste of White Clay. We're going to go to the previous round highlights and see how they're throwing them.
All right, Tyler Hogan, driving basket 12.
Beautiful drive right down the middle. Left of the basket.
Steve Johnson, putting basket 13.
Steve pours it in there.
Darren Price, driving basket 12.
Darren gets that one up. Turning to the right. He'll have a nice look right there left of the basket.
Darren Price, putting basket 12.
Gets the two, floats it in.
Connor Bartley, driving basket 12.
Connor goes way up to the left, looking to bring it back to the right. Fades out left, a little bit long.
Dave Clays, putting basket 12.
Dave, solid putt.
Jeff Raymer, driving basket 8.
Jeff gets it nice and low, starting to bend back, get a skip. Ooh, very nice.
Brian O'Neill, putting basket 8.
Good form there, Brian.
Mike Moser, driving basket 17.
The Delaware deucer, a legend in his own right with a beautiful shot.
Doug Kaufman, putting basket 17.
No problem for Doug.
Vince Sutlick, driving basket 17.
Vic with a lefty shot, coming from left to right. Big skip away.
Vince, putting basket 17.
Oh, what a conversion.
Andrew Fish, driving basket 17.
Andrew pumps it out there.
Andrew Fish, putting basket 17.
Nice putt, Andrew.
Sean Johnson, driving basket 17.
Heading for the trees. Can he get around them? Nice skip there, right to the basket.
Mike Moser, putting basket 2.
Beautiful shot, right dead center.
Aaron Fahey, driving basket 2.
Aaron with the forehand. He's going to get some skip on there. Almost hits the pole.
That'll be Aaron putting basket 2.
No problem, Aaron.
Andrew Fish, driving basket 2.
Andrew with an effortless drive there. Slides it just past the basket.
Andrew Fish, putting basket 2.
Don't you know he cans it?
Finley Jacob, driving basket 8.
Finley still in high school, playing with the big boys, going right at it.
Tim Reyes, putting basket 2.
Tim, beautiful putt there. And that's it, folks, for the previous round highlights. Great previous round highlights. We got to see that course showcase, and you could see putting is a key.
Putting, and like I said, it's possible you could get unlucky with some skipaways and stuff, but yeah, it's really going to come down to putting.
Well, Jimmy, we have a pretty interesting dynamic today, and I don't want to really get into it until we talk about the players. Who are we going to be covering here for this second annual Woodchuck Disc Golf Tournament?
In first place with a 44 is Andrew Fish from Baltimore, Maryland. In second with a 45 is Jason Sinowski from Baltimore, Maryland. In third with a 46 is Finley Buchanan Jacobs from Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And fourth with a 47 is Mike Moser from Wilmington, Delaware.
All right, Jimmy, I heard Mike Moser, seasoned vet, world renowned, and I heard Finley Buchanan Jacobs, still in high school, United Team's chain member. He's now sponsored player by Latitude 64, and he's got some game. He's really up and coming, so it's going to be really interesting to see these two take it on head on.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how Finley's going to react being around Mike and Fish. I mean, this is his first year playing pro. He's been playing advanced, all through last year. He made the decision. I even talked to him about it. He made the decision to go ahead and play, pro. I think, I think he's really going. I know for a fact that he was excited about playing up to the lead card. How he plays once he's on that lead card, that's another story. I mean, you've got some serious players here with Moser and Fish. We saw Fish last week. He almost took the Yetter. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes out. Certainly
it's a rite of passage, and it's certainly going to do something for his game playing with the big guys.
I'm sure it will. I mean, I've covered this all the time. I say it all the time. I've said it in the past. You got to learn how to win. I mean, you can talk about until you've won, that pressure is on you. This is Finley's first real pro tournament. I mean, really, this is his first step, stepping up to play this. And so we'll see how it works out.
Well, certainly he's mature, he's got game, and I think he's going places, so it's going to be pretty interesting. Tell us about some of the other players. You said Andrew Fish has been on fire.
Yeah, Andrew Fish is playing really well. I mean, he just shot the hot round here with the 44. I do not think that will be the hot round of today. I mean, I just don't see that happening. But like I said, we saw him last month. He almost won the Yetter. Everyone, Moser's been on here I don't know how many different times. This is really close to his home, so he knows the course probably better than any of these guys even though I don't really think that's big of a factor today. You know, you can be able to see most of the baskets, and it's just not that big of a deal. Jason's got game enough to win too. I mean, you know, he shot a 45, so that's, you know, they're all sitting there ready to play, and no one's got a huge lead. So we'll see who catches the good breaks and who catches the bad breaks.
We will see. We're going to take a quick break, folks. Please stay with us, and we're going to see who's going to take this thing. We'll be right back. All right, folks, here we are following our top 4 pros after the first round of the event. Got Andrew Fish leading by 1, Jason 1 behind, Finley and Mike Moser. A good group here. Folks, we're going to start it off on basket 1, which is a par 3, 310 feet.
Just a slight little hump here in the thing, and Andrew's throwing his T-bird here.
Max weight. Gets it nice and low, skips it up. He'll have a good look there. Jason also using a Champion T-bird, about 5 grams lower. The Delaware Deucer takes out a Champion Eagle, max weight.
Yeah, this is a fairway driver for all these guys. It's just not...
Nice and low with some skip.
Just want to keep it nice and straight, let it fade in.
All right, Finley with a medium Mercy. He uses a lot of Latitude 64, dynamic discs. Nice putt. Jason pours that in. Andrew Fish with the R Pro AVR 171. Mike pours it in. We've got 3 birdies and a par. Moving on to basket 2, it's a par 3, 251 feet. Andrew with a Champion Shark, max weight, 180 grams.
Once again, this is just a straight shot.
Floats it right there, Jimmy.
A little bit of elevation change.
Jason with an XT Rock, 180 grams. We'll skip to the left. Finley with a dynamic disc Moonshine Truth, 170. Finley calls it back. We got the Glow Rock 180 from Mike. Going right at it.
Yeah, that's a nice shot.
All right, Finley with the medium Mercy, 175 grams.
Oh,
just a little right.
Finley.
Jason. All right. Mike finishes up there. Finley finishes the hole there.
Yeah, you just can't miss these holes. I mean, there's a couple here you can miss, but the rest, I mean, these ones that are in like 250 range are just must-gets. You can see the CTP sitting all around the basket.
Once again, we've got 3 birdies this time and a par. Folks, this is basket 3. It's a par 3, 258 feet.
For most of these right-hand players, give me a nice little Anheuser here.
Andrew's going to use a Star Mako on this, 175 grams.
Woo, I think you went through the branch. Hit it? Park, yeah.
Slides it right up there. Jason with the R Pro Rock, 180 grams. A little bit low. Mike with the AVR putter, 175 grams.
Yeah, you're going to see Mike throwing his ABR here a lot.
Brings it right in, and why not? Snowline Ballista, 172 grams for Finley.
Yeah, he's been the first one to throw the flick shot.
Might have got away from him. Yep, off to the right. Plops it right up there.
Come on. Ah.
No problem for Mike there. Ooh, a little.
I know. Nice drive by Fish.
Beautiful.
We covered this last month. You know, he's the only one that doesn't, at the end of a sponsored players, that doesn't actually throw a rock. It's pretty crazy.
All right, we're moving on to basket 4, par 3, 355 feet. That is crazy, Jimmy. A rock is a great disc to select if you're a Team Innova player. Got a Glow Champion Firebird here. Mike chooses the Star Destroyer. Jason with the Champion Thunderbird. Gets it high.
Nice.
Good roll afterwards, right there. Finley starts it down the left a little bit low.
I don't know if that was a complete miss or he actually was going to go for the turnover.
All right, Finley takes the VIP harp with that mid-range up shot. Just a little low, Jimmy. Oh, just high chains, and it really just kind of deflected instead of penetrating the chains. And Finley got away with the same shot.
I was going to say
That was even higher, and he got away with it. No, that was not a birdie for Andrew. His first non-birdie this round. He's got a one-stroke lead.
Okay, how about it should have been a birdie?
Should have been. Taking it to basket 5, which is a par 3, 230 feet.
This plays uphill. It probably plays about 250, 270.
XT Rock.
Once again, there's not much in the way. There's a couple trees like up near the basket, but nothing.
Andrew's taking the Champion Shark out. Once again, an AVR for Mike. Moonshine Havoc for Finley.
Well, there's two different approaches. Mike throwing his ABR and Finley throwing his driver. I think Finley's trying to get it to hyzer in at the basket.
Oh, Finley let that one just get away from him. Jason, right there. Right above the rim and in. Andrew pours that one right there. Finley with a drop in there. Finley looks just a little bit anxious, Jimmy, playing with the big guys. Just a tad bit.
He's still right when he only stroke off of Mike.
All right, well, here we go on to basket 6. It's a par 3, 279 feet.
Okay, as much as the other hill was uphill, this is all downhill.
Basket's fairly close to some stuff you don't want to be in.
You've got to either be throwing a putter or a flick shot.
That looked like a nice shot there.
Yeah, it does. Now, that was probably Fish's putter. I know this is Mike's putter. I mean, I can't.
Just floats it down there.
Yeah, I mean, that's all this is. Either you got to try a flick shot.
Finley explodes off of that one. Nope. Oh, I thought that was there. Just flipped over and just.
See, that's two putts we've seen someone just. I thought they were both. I thought Fish's been on the last hole.
Finley had some branches in the way, had to forehand around it.
Yeah, that's all. That's it. That's the whole trouble you get into white clay. You might be able to drift into the woods if you overthrow the hole.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's the big danger here. Overthrowing the hole.
Absolutely. All right, still a one-stroke lead. Andrew at the top. We're moving on. This is basket 7, par 3, 262 feet. Jimmy, so far it's been the chains, the basket that's been the difficulty on some of the putts.
Once again, this is really uphill. This is the last of the elevation change here, too, as far as uphill goes. Yeah, you just got to beat that cedar if you're going to throw a hyzer. Most guys are going to play under it.
Okay, under it.
Like that. Some of the big round boys do try to throw around that thing, but it's starting to get huge now.
That's exactly like last year.
And Mike hits it.
Stay up.
Just a little bit low. A little right and low.
There you go. There's there's a danger here. Throwing too far. Nice comeback putt, though. I know he wanted that. They made this look hard, but this is not a hard hole. This is.
Well, one birdie there, Jason. We've got a tie at the top, Jason and Andrew. Folks, this is basket 8. It's a par 3, 300 feet.
A little bit of trouble on the right. You got a line of trees on the left, so There is a little bit of a gap here you have to hit.
Nice look there. Beautiful.
Yep. I think that was Mike throwing his ABR again. Might have been a rock.
Gonna have to go between the trunks.
I think he's going to have to.
He does. Oh, just missed it.
I hate hitting a gap like that and then not at least hitting chains. Like you feel like you
Right.
should be rewarded.
If you threw the gap, you think you're gonna hit metal. Right above the
putt.
rim. All right, if Andrew makes his putt, he'll be back in the lead by himself. No problem. 6 birdies here so far in the round for Andrew. Jason settles for the par. There we go, folks. We've got some excitement here. Jimmy, this is going to be basket 9. It's a par 3, 288 feet.
A little bit of a gap once again you got to hit. There's a pretty large tree on the right, and then
A little uphill, goes over the crest and down. You can see the
Yep.
flag there to the right.
you can see the gap where they're trying to hit. Pretty much there.
That's the gap you're supposed to.
Wouldn't it be nice if we could all throw that way, Jimmy?
Hey, we would all be sitting on the leaky card.
Another nice shot.
We'll have a good look there.
No.
Finley explodes on every shot. It's almost like he's got one speed, Jimmy.
Yeah, we saw that with some other players like Matthew Cashma a couple times last year. I think that's going to be something that he's going to end up having to change a little bit somewhere down the road.
All right. Just hits the chains and deflects off. Andrew checking the wind, dropping the leaves. 7th birdie this round.
Kind of ring on top of it.
Andrew is hot, Jimmy.
That's a nice front. But you expect to score on the front here. I mean,
All right, so 7 out of 9 birdies on the front for Andrew. Here we go. Basket 10's a par 3, 276 feet.
it's a big righty in. I mean, really, you need a lot of float to get over there, even a little wind to help.
Did it again.
And Mike hits
Well, I
early.
thought he was going to get close to that tree. Wasn't happy with that one.
Wow. Once again, Finley with the only flick shot out.
That was smoother.
Yes. I'm not sure that got there.
Looking to penetrate the tree line. See the basket there?
This is probably the most, possibility of dangerous hole out here. 'Cause you have to go out of the woods, then back into the woods. So there's all kinds of little possibilities of catching a bogey here out of nowhere. Just like Jason did.
Or a rare par for Andrew there.
It's
had all that birdies.
It's not a bad hole to par here. It's a bonus birdie when you get this one.
Well, you can see no birdies there on the bogey. This proved to be a tough one for the group. Moving on to basket 11, a par 3, 405 feet. Fun hole, Jimmy.
Yeah, this is the longest hole on the course. Once again, there's some trouble on the right-hand side. But these guys should all be fine. Let's just air it out and see if we can get there.
There's a nice destroyer there.
Well, it's one of probably the few times that Andrew's got to reach down for a destroyer on this course.
Mike's going to follow suit with his star destroyer.
Okay, that is not the basket. That's one of the temporary, second baskets out here.
Finley nice and smooth. Get some skip. Got some good distance on that one. Finley tucks it over there.
Yeah, if you don't really jam this drive up here, these are just layup. See, even that, even a
just
short
got
putt
away.
like that. But Andrew's actually got a putt at this.
He does, and he converts it. 8th birdie, folks.
That's 8 birds with a spit out.
There we go, the lone birdie by our leader. 4-stroke lead. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. Please stay with us. We've got some great coverage left here at the Woodchuck Open Disc Golf Tournament.
We finally bought a place.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
So at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save. How is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Welcome back, everybody. We're on basket 12. It's a par 3, 285 feet.
Okay, it's another Anheuser by everyone.
Cranks it up high, turns it over. There we go. Beautiful execution.
See, these guys can throw. Mike
Mike
hit
got a little
something.
tight on that one.
I was just gonna say these guys who can throw this much farther actually have an advantage being able to throw a mid-range.
Nice and high, wide, and coming back around.
Yes, you get much more glide off your mid than trying to throw. nice
Drop
tree
there.
hit too.
With a jump putt. Just off the mark. Looked like it was coming out, but stays in. Solid putt for Mike.
He doesn't look happy, though. I'm sure he expected to play better than this today.
I see a smile there. For birdie number 9, I think he's got this one. He's right there, Jimmy. He does. The Andrew Fish Birdie Fest continues. Jason birdies as well. Andrew's sitting on that 4-stroke lead. Moving on to basket 13. It's a par 3, 245 feet.
It's a little lower than you think. There's actually, you need to throw a low skip shot here for a righty.
And slide it right in like that.
Might throw him a driver to the
No
standstill.
problem. Finley right there. Nice birdie. Oh, that was a tough miss there, Jimmy.
That was just sort of a lack of concentration.
Andrew with birdie number 10.
See, now he knows he's already won. That was sort of like
5-stroke lead. Folks, this is basket 14. It's a par 3, 361 feet.
this is gonna, he's gonna need someone will need a slight turnover here.
Okay, we've got a T-bird here.
Sort of a straight shot. You want it to
Down the middle.
You want it to turn just a hair like that.
Always aim for the cameraman. You're not going to be too bad.
No, you won't be. So Mike's lining up a roller.
Throwing it over, back down the middle.
That's another nice shot.
Should be a skip back to the basket. It's a little bit wide.
Come on, you get it. Ah!
It's your ear, man.
Can you say birdie again for Andrew?
Hey, you know, when you're on, you're on.
Number 11, folks. Finley with a nice putt. Gee, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Andrew's going to make some more birdies.
Maybe.
What do you think?
Maybe.
He's hot.
That night is supposed to be a little bit harder.
Well, look at that. He's running away with it. 6-stroke lead. All right, folks, we're moving on to basket 15. It's a par 3, 255 feet.
Okay, this is a serious Anheuser or a flick shot here. And he's going to do the flick shot with a Firebird. Get a little skip action. Get
Boom,
four,
big
get
one at the
four
end.
skips.
Caught up in the branches.
This hole has changed over here. You used to be able to throw over the top. Like, Mike used to throw his A-Rare over the top and let it float down.
Caught a branch and kicked it more to the right than he wanted.
Good shot.
The jump birdie, but no, a little bit low. I don't know if you need the jump on that one, Jimmy.
You can't really see that tree. Those tree limbs are pretty low.
Oh, Mike glances the chains. Finley gets 3.
Yeah, that was really a strange looking jump putt though. It's hard to jump putt when you're trying to throw under the branches. It just doesn't. You're probably better off being on your knees so you can elevate the disc up in the air.
Pars around on that hole.
Is that the first one?
Here we go, folks. On to basket 16, a par 3, 214 feet.
It's just a putter shot or another tiny little flick shot.
Need to bend it around the trees there a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just like
Like that. Mid-range flick shot. Zone or something.
Good shot.
Finley going with a birdie.
He is.
You got that?
Just got skills though. I mean, kid throwing a mid-range flick shot. That's skills.
Nice form there. Oh, hum, another birdie. Nicely done, Andrew. Number 12, folks. Really having a stretch to put it in there.
Nice drive.
Star frame, they all birdied, as we call it. All right, let's see what Andrew's going to do on basket 17. It's a par 3, 328 feet.
There's not much of a chance of a bogey, but the hole is blocked a little bit here. He has to.
Got to thread this one.
Yeah, that's what I was right there.
Just caught the
No, it's stuck.
branches.
A lot of these holes really play much better for a lefty backhand.
Sky roller.
Through the tall grass.
Yeah, Mike's just not quite having it today.
There's a nice blast there,
There
coming
it
back.
is, just like that.
Great shot.
Pin high to the right. Finley turns it over. It's going to be a little bit of trouble out there. Great recovery. Can we see the birdie from down low?
Oh, he actually went. I really
Good
expected.
run at it.
I just expected him to toss it under. I really didn't expect him to go for it.
Yeah, he was going for it. He wanted that one.
Playing a course like this, you just want to see, like I said, you just want to see how low of a score you can post.
Well, it's only 5 strokes now as Jason gets a birdie there. Folks, we're moving on to basket 18. This is a par 3, 210 feet. This is a fun hole.
This
Jimmy.
is, you know what's weird though? We haven't seen an ace though, because these are all ace balls.
This particularly is something you really want to go at. Right there.
Yeah, guys will throw flick shots at it, just throw their putter down there. Like, once again, on almost every hole, the only real danger is going too long. You know, you can drift down pretty far past this basket.
Mike swings it from left to right. Stays out left. I want to see a skip shot. Finley with the forehand.
There
Ooh,
it is.
there we go. For the 13th birdie of the round. Solid. No bogeys and 13 birdies, Jimmy.
41, man. Easy.
Walk in the park. Like to finish with a birdie here. He does. That slid through the chains, but stays in. And birdie for Jason. And Finley with that nice skip.
It's another star frame, right?
That it is, Jimmy. We had a great event there, a great victory by Andrew Fish. We're going to take a quick break and we will wrap it up. Please stay with us, folks. Well, Jimmy, another feather in the cap for Andrew Fish. A great victory, 5-stroke victory.
He got hot, you know. I mean, he got the 2 birds on the big holes there, and the rest of it was just, you know, like I said before, he hit all of his putts, and that was the end of it. 13 down. He could have been more, easily, you know. I mean, there was no problems. This course is just to see how low you can go. You know, it's just fun.
And Jason gave it a good run.
Yeah, it was actually this point there they were tied. So, I mean, toward the end, I think he missed a couple putts, missed a couple holes that, you know, I think he knows he should have had. But Andrew just got really, really, really hot.
What a great experience for Finley playing with some of the top players in his first real big pro event.
This is going to serve him well. I mean, seriously. Being able to play with these guys, even if he was nervous, even, you know, whatever happened, you know, but just being able to play with them, he knew that he played onto the card. The next step will be playing with them well, and then it will be winning. So.
Great. Well, we hope you enjoyed this month's coverage. A shout out to our cameraman producer, Kevin McGorry, who just does great coverage out there on the course to bring in these events. That's all we have for this month. We hope you'll join us next month. I'm Carl Cubbage with Jimmy McIlvaine for Disc Golf Monthly, the show that takes you one step closer to the sport of disc golf.
And in first place, shooting an 85, a 41 in the second round. $260, Andrew Fish.
Hey, thanks everybody for running the tournament. All the volunteers, you guys did a great job. Thanks to my sponsors, Innova and Earhook.
Awesome. All right, now we're going to pay out our AMs.